Hi, I'm Steve. I'm with I-94RV, and this is a 1994 Gulfstream Scenic Cruiser diesel pusher. So this is an 8340 model. So this is what's kind of cool about it is it's a shorter diesel. This coach has about 77,000 miles on it, and it's got wear and tear all around for sure. But the chassis and motor are great actually, and so it should be a good way to get something like this for a great price. So let's take a look around it. So the tires look good. Got some cracks in all the fender wells and the screw holes. That's kind of common. Got this huge storage. So it passes through over here. You can see the freshwater tank is mounted centrally. So that's kind of cool. Some more storage here. Sidewall's got a crack in it. Both sides have a crack in it right here. So usually when these coaches flex, the sidewalls will delaminate a little bit. But Gulfstream must have glued theirs up pretty good because theirs actually just cracked. So you could probably put a little caulk in there. Some more cracks in the fender. So, and there's a box of stuff probably for the holding tanks. Batteries all look nice and clean, so that's a good sign. This coach fires up and runs great. We've test driven it too, and man, it drives awesome. The motor's got great power. So the back's got a little bit of damage on the lower corners. Got a receiver hitch there, some electric hookup. And then on this side, looks like there's a little bit of damage to this compartment, but this is where you can access the air filter. And there's another set of batteries. They all look nice and clean. And there's the inverter. And so here's the crack on the other side. So one thing you can do too is just drill like a 1/4-inch hole at the end of it, and that should stop it. So I could not get in this compartment. It's this lock is broken, so it could probably be just twisted with the pliers. So this is the LP tank, and you know, it looks like it's rusty. This really doesn't represent the rest of the underside. The LP tanks are normally covered in condensation, so it causes them to rust. The frame looks great. The automotive frame, or the RV chassis, looks great. It's just maybe got a little bit of light surface rust. Looks really nice and clean. So here's like the center for all the electronics. They're all in one spot. So I think as far as I can tell, we looked at the glass. I didn't see any cracks in it. And this coach has a LP generator. So that's mounted up there in the front center. Runs real good. We fired that up. I fired up our shop hasn't technically tested the RV systems on this, but I have run the furnace and the generator. So a nice big diesel door there. All right. So before we get into the whole layout, I want to mention real quick that this coach, this is the old speedometer. So it stopped working when it had 74,000 miles on it. They put a new speedometer in, and it has roughly 1,500 miles. So that's where I'm coming up with. The coach might have 75 to 77,000 miles. All right, yeah, you got levelers on this coach. Again, we haven't tested all that stuff, but it has backup camera. That worked for me. You got a cassette player, so that's cool. And if you buy this RV, you get free hat. So you don't want to pass that opportunity up. So check out this layout. Nice wide body coach, forward facing sofa, awesome decorating. So really cool. The interior has got, you know, wear and tear on the carpet and maybe a little on the furniture, but this thing is really solid except for one spot. This spot behind the window shows, it actually feels solid, but the wall, well, maybe not up here. The wallpaper's peeled, and it looks like it's gotten a little bit of water there. I've looked through the rest of this coach, and I did not see any other signs of leakage. So that's really cool. All right, so let's look at it a little more. Got an L-shaped kitchen counter, range, uses a convection microwave instead of an oven, so you get storage. Got these cool mirrors so you can see how awesome you are when you're camping. Nice little 2-person dinette, and then probably an 8 cubic foot fridge. And it's got this cool tweed look. This is cool too. The walls back here are made out of like fiberglass or plastic. They're just really shiny. Looks pretty cool. So the bathroom looks good. It's got a big tub. Actually, there might be a little bit of leak action going on in here. This looks a little funky anyway. But anyway, I'm 5'11", so I fit in here. Oh, and then you know what? The camera should look at the, so there's the toilet, sink, medicine cabinet. And that back wall was all solid, but the wallpaper is peeling off the wall. So that's like peeling wallpaper, but it's all solid. So just so you know. All right, so moving on. Got this nice closet. And then there's a walk around bed here. Got the cool mirrors and stuff. These night shades, I don't know what color they show up on camera, but they're green. They look really cool. So an awesome Gulfstream. Let's go take it for a drive. Okay, real quick before we drive the Gulfstream, I just wanted to point out that the low air is on, and the 2 air gauges they're both up, reading 120 psi. So I just think that light is reading incorrectly, and then there's also a little alarm on. So I don't know if you can hear that, but just so you know that. All right, we're going down the road in the Gulfstream. We're going 60 miles an hour. Drives fantastic. Drives nice and straight. Drives smooth. So the steering, the brakes, the transmission, everything feels good. So whoever gets this RV is going to love it.